Hello children, today we'll be learning about one more concept from this chapter called political parties. If you understand this concept, and you'll be able to write the correct answer, the appropriate answer for the questions being asked in board exams. You know, in CBSE Board exam, from this chapter, political parties, there are some standard questions are being asked regularly. And based on that, I have decided to explain to you so that you will have no doubt, or you will be finding it very easy to answer these questions. So in our previous video, we were discussing about the challenges. We were discussing about the challenges of political parties, or challenges faced by political parties in India. And this video will be focusing on one more aspect or concept from this chapter, which is being the question is being asked from this chapter, and specifically about this particular concept. So this is about the efforts and suggestions to reform political parties and its leaders. We know there are so many loopholes in the system. When you talk about especially political parties, how the political parties are run in our country, you can find so many defects. All the political parties are not functioning properly. Okay, so there are some reforms made to make the political parties function in a better manner. So when this kind of question is being asked in your board exam, like reforms in political parties or reforms required, okay, to bring political parties and leaders to function in a better manner. So the points you need to focus more on, that specifically you understand about these points, and you have understood the concept of this particular aspect. So the point number one, anti-defection law. You know children, what is this anti-defection law? If a political party member, a politician, after winning, leaves the political party and joins another party, because maybe because of the temptation of ministership or temptation of money power, it was happening, but nothing was happening to those politicians after winning and changing the political party. Now the law has come now. If a politician, after winning an election from a particular political party, joins another political party, and he or she will lose the position. So this is called anti-defection law. This law has been brought in our country so that to check the politicians, okay, changing into or joining another political party. Next one, during the filing nominations, the political party members, those who are contesting an election, they are supposed to file all the details. They have to mention an affidavit that whatever they are mentioning, okay, are true. And the Election Commission of India has the right to check, recheck, and it has the right to cancel the nomination. So affidavit, the meaning of affidavit is a written statement confirmed by oath. That means the affidavit is considered as an evidence for the court proceedings. So, point number 1, the law has been made in India so that a political party member after winning cannot change the party and cannot join the other party. If he or she does, then he or she has to lose the position of being an MLA or MP, whatever it may be. Point number 2, affidavit means the candidate contesting the election has to furnish all the details and he or she has to be truthful to that. And point number 3, the political parties income status and from where the political party is getting funds, all the details, their expenditure or their income, everything they will have to report to the government of India. So they have to file income tax return. And point number 4, political parties to hold organizational elections. Within a particular political party, without following any democratic principles, some important leaders, they just decide who would be holding positions in the political party. There is no such democratic principles being followed. There is no such organizational elections being done within that political party. So that has to be changed. So that reformation has to be brought about. So these are the reforms required, or anti-defection law is into force right now, and all these things, whatever things are missing. So point number 1, anti-defection law. Second, affidavit. Third, income tax return. Then fourth, political parties to hold organizational elections. So these 4 points, children, you need to focus, and under each point you need to explain 1 or 2 lines. So whenever you have the question related to political parties, the reforms required to bring political parties into proper order, or the leaders to follow and behave according to the laws of the country. So these 4 points you need to remember: anti-defection law, affidavit, that means giving all the details, that income, the educational qualification, then any cases, criminal cases against the person, etc. Income tax return means all the earnings and expenditure, all the details correctly they have to furnish to the income tax department. And number 4 says the political parties to follow democratic principles, to elect some people as important positions, to hold important positions. Some leaders cannot decide as per their whims and fancies. So, children, the question is about reforms required for the political parties in India. These 4 points you have to focus on and explain according to your own way. I hope, children, you have understood this particular concept, and this question was asked a few times in board exam. I hope you have understood this. Thank you, children. So let us see that we will have more concepts of like this in next videos. Thank you so much.